Saporse, the Curse of the Dark Lake. On a cold and misty night in a desolate village surrounded by pine trees, a group of young people decided to go to the edge of the Dark Lake, a place no one had dared to set foot for years. The lake had been known as cursed since ancient times. According to legend, strange sounds could be heard over the lake at night. Black smoke would rise, and anyone who gazed upon the lake would lose their mind. The villagers told this tale to their children like a bedtime story, but no one wanted to discover if it was true. As the group walked toward the forest with flashlights in hand, the sound of the wind grew louder. After a while, they came upon an old stone path. At the side of the path was a rusty sign. Warning, entry is forbidden. Instead of deterring them, this warning only fueled their excitement. By the time they reached the lake's edge, it was completely dark. The mist had enveloped the lake's surface, swallowing the moonlight. Everything was silent. Too silent. Suddenly, one of the young men, Ife, said he saw something in the middle of the lake. A black shape was slowly moving across the water. The others laughed, thinking he was imagining things. But as the dark figure grew larger and began moving toward the shore, the laughter was replaced by silence. When the figure reached the shore, a tall, slender woman emerged from the lake. Her face was a void resembling a human face, deep eye sockets with no eyes and no mouth. Her skin looked as though it were made of decayed flesh. Suddenly, a chilling voice echoed, "Who dared? Who summoned me?" The group froze in terror. As the woman slowly advanced toward them, other hands began to rise from the lake's waters. Each hand reached out from the muddy ground, trying to grab them. When Afa tried to run, one of the hands caught his leg. He tried to scream, but no sound came out. The woman's face was now so close to Afe's that he could feel her icy breath on his neck. The others, not knowing what to do, tried to flee, but the darkness emerging from the lake had engulfed everything. The woman's hollow voice echoed again. "Once you come, you can never leave." Afa was suddenly pulled into the water, and one by one the others disappeared as well. The only one who managed to return to the village was Elif, but she never spoke again. Her eyes remained wide with fear as she repeated the same words over and over. "Never go to the lake at night. Never!" From that day on, no one dared to approach the dark lake again. Yet on misty nights, some claim they can still hear the screams of that slender woman coming from the lake, and that one day she will draw someone else from the village to her.